going down that battle for the Team Kajiva riders, and it's probably Jimmy Adamo way out there in front already. The New York rider just blistering this field, tearing it apart as they go around turn number 9. Remember, it's very slippery over in that area. And boy, we got 5 riders really battling out. Look at that, swapping positions over here like crazy as they head around turn number 8. Here they come out of turn number 9, and look at the huge lead for Jimmy Adamo as he goes by the front straightaway. He's running out in front. In second spot, it's Fred Eicher. And in third spot, coming on to take over third now is his teammate, Dwayne Summers, as he takes over third spot. But he's in a terrific scrap with a lot of the riders out there. In fact, he just now dropped back into fourth. Okay, Jimmy Adamo with a big lead, but look at this, Eicher's not going to give up. He still has him in his sights, and of course these two guys will be knocking handlebars together at Daytona here in about 3 weeks. As Trevor Dunn goes by, and then comes Dwayne Summers on the other Team Kajiva motorcycle running there in 4th position. And then in 5th position is... Bike number 103 needs a Superbike handlebars. If you have any spare set, go on down and see bike number 103 on the other side of the Vance and Hines van. Okay, we're looking at our leaders down that back straightaway and going into, in fact, they're coming out of 9 right now. Look at this. Adamo opened up a big lead, but he hasn't really pulled away, and Fred Eicher is trying to gun him down, and Eicher is definitely catching up with your leader, and then we could have a battle before the end of this race. That's why they call it Battle of the Twins. And we're going to have a battle between these two twins if this keeps up going around this race circuit, because Eicher now is the fastest guy out there, and he's slowly reeling in the national champion, Jimmy Adamo. And of course, Adamo out here getting that bike all set and ready for Daytona. It's going to be here in about, what, 3 weeks? Okay, let's get open stock production bikes. The second half of the Suzuki Grand National Cup Series. Let's get the open stock production riders up to the pre-grid, the Suzuki sponsored event. And of course, Doug Paul. Adamo. I don't know what kind of bike Iker's on. What's he on? Norton? We don't have any information up here on what Iker is on, but he is definitely closing in on your leader. And look at this, he's having all sorts of problems getting around lap traffic, and Iker's taking advantage of it. Jimmy Adamo has found himself in a whale of trouble here, trying to get around lap traffic, and right now he is being swallowed up by Fred Iker. Remember, Iker owns this racetrack when it comes to Battle of the Twins competition in club racing, and he wants to have nobody in front of him as it goes down the hill. Remember, Fred Iker won the the law? He won that La Carrera race. In fact, he's won the last two of those, and with another one coming up here very shortly. But Iker does quite well in those La Carrera, beating him. And look at this, he's still pulling in on him as they go around turn number 8. Iker's really reeling it in as they come around turn number 9. Here they come. Let's see if he gets in his draft and goes on by him this time. Here they come. And he's going to get him. He flings himself by him as O'Donnell looked over his shoulder and lost a little bit of air resistance there as he stood up to find out where second place was, and he went right on by him into turn number 1 as they go around some lap traffic. And now it looks like Iker is leading with Adamo in second. Iker out in front. Adamo running in second spot. In third spot, 114. That is going to be Lee Fleming. He is leading the over 40s class. Then comes bike number 26X. That's Trevor Dunn. He's running in fourth spot. He's leading the open twins class. Then in fifth spot comes 816. That's going to be Joe Williams running there in fifth. In sixth spot, 376. And that's Lloyd Matsuda. Good ride by Lloyd Matsuda up there in sixth spot. Then in seventh spot, 232. And we don't have a 232 down here. Oh, here's 232. Gordon Syme, who changed his numbers at the last minute. In eighth spot, bike number 537, and that's going to be Eric Schwartzfigger. In ninth spot, 713 is going to be Dwayne Summers now. That teammate of James Adamo has definitely dropped back. He had a good ride up in the front, and then he's dropped back now, Dwayne Summers. He's back there in 9th position, and in 10th position, bike number 954, Randy Redmond. James Adamo, who can do nothing now to try and catch Iker. Iker loves this racetrack, and he's going to go out determined to win it. Iker does this a lot. He seems to get the bad starts and then finds himself in the rest of the race, working his way up through traffic, and then eventually about halfway through, he takes over the lead and just starts motoring away, and that's what he's doing here as they go up to the top of the hill for the last time. White flag is out, and once again now, let's get all the open stock production riders up to the pre-grid, please. Race number 6 on your schedule, the Suzuki-sponsored event. That we're going to need the top. Actually, what we're going to do is go with the winner. In the open stock production, we'll just take the winner down here for a real quick interview. The winner of the next race, since there's only about 6 bikes, 7 bikes entered in open stock production. Oh, they're going to get an extra lap out of it. Evidently, they got the white flag, but they didn't get the checker flag. And it looks as though Eicher thought this was the checker flag, and he didn't get it. And Adamo really picked up a lot of ground on him as they go around turn number 2, and now he's starting to stretch it back out again. But right now, officially, 8 laps were up, and so the win will go to Fred Eicher. He'll take the win, and Adamo will finish second. And it could be a good race between those two back there in Daytona in about 3 weeks. You better believe those 2 riders are the best in the country when it comes to Battle of the Twins racing. Look for those names at Daytona, Fred Eicher and James Adamo. Evidently, Lee Fleming still leading the over 40 class, running 3rd overall. Then comes 376 Lloyd Matsuda now in a good ride up into 4th place overall, 2nd in that over 40s class. And then leading the open class, running 5th overall, 26X, Trevor Dunn.